Haichka, 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 CM.
We sing this song named Haichka. It's called Welcome.
Haichka, 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 CM. Haichka, 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 CM. It means thank you, my highly respected friend.
Mill Bay Nature School provides a number of opportunities for so many different learners where they can engage in learning that they wouldn't normally get in traditional schooling.
We're really focused on understanding the connection between the Indigenous people and the land and wanting to honor that and help our learners, our young learners, carry that forward.
Before we even set this up, one of the things we deliberately did here was speak to the rest of the district about one of the reasons for doing this, which is to provide a disruptive force in the district. It's to continue to say, no, remember district, we asked for this. We created this. This was our choice. And we need to use the opportunities it provides when we struggle against how we typically keep the grounds of schools, how we typically build playgrounds, how we typically staff and structure a school, how we typically organize within a school. This has challenged all those and more. This is how we do things around here.
Mill Bay Nature School is a place of mindful teaching and learning. So it's being aware all the time of what are we trying to do here? Provide the environment, the context, maybe even the provocations offered to children so that they can grow into who they are.
I went to a first school, but then when I was going here, it changed my life around.
I can see it because I know what it was like at the beginning, but it's been pretty amazing journey.
One concern, I suppose, or question we had at the beginning, would any parents show up?
I feel like the kids at this school are getting the greatest education out of the whole school district because they're learning the most important skills, getting along with each other, problem solving, creativity.
We take the time to talk to each other, or collaborate almost every day. And then that's the model we have for the children at our school.
Kids, if they don't like the rules, like here we vote on the rules. If they don't like the rules, then they'll break them. But if they decide reasonable rules, then they'll follow them.
If you decide not to organize kids based on the year that they were born, so where are they overall in terms of agency, communication, how they fit socially, how well they know themselves, how well they can problem solve. And then we're looking at reading, writing, critical thinking, that kind of thing. And then we take the two of them and we go, okay, so which environment is going to serve them better? I'd say this year we've been pretty effective. And even children are saying, I'm only 6 and I'm with the older kids and they all think I'm 9 and that's upsetting to me. Stella is that. And then I say, okay, let's look at the other clans. Is there another clan you think you'd fit better? And then she says, no.
Children need to make decisions. I feel like children need to make decisions because it helps them learn and grow. Do you think we should make our own decisions? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes we should.
The kids' opinion is just as valuable as the staff's opinion, right? And they really feel like they're included. And the same thing with parents. We can come in and we can say we have this good idea or we want to contribute. Because for my son, there's no way that anybody knows him better than I do, right? And to design a program for him without me involved is not really possible.
Haichka, Haichka.
I believe that reconciliation in the education context can't really happen without a transformed model, or in BC what we're calling the transformation, to take root. And the transformation can't take root unless we start approaching reconciliation. Those are two sides of the same coin, I think.
We've created an elders position that's an advisory role for the district, and so Dolly, who has been a long-time language and culture teacher, has moved into this role. And so she's an advisor to the trustees, to the senior management team. She can go to schools and help in bridging some of that culture sensitivity in non-Indigenous folks, for instance. The Indigenous ed staff all look to her for guidance and advice. It's not just about creating the position, we also made sure that it came with appropriate compensation.
We liked it because it was very beautiful, and it was also from the Coast Salish people, which we love the Coast Salish people. We follow their lead. And we have a person who taught us that. His name's Jasilam, and his wife her name is Deb, and he is super fun. He comes on nature walks with us. He showed us actually how to strip cedar, which was really fun.
We're helping them get back the land, and they're helping us back. They help us by teaching us stuff like how to peel bark off trees and where you should do it and what type of tree it should be. And they're teaching us different languages, their language and stuff, and I feel like I can now trust them, and they now trust me, so I can do, and since they trust everybody here now, we can do way more stuff with them.
Just to see the whole school being a part of that. Coming to be a part of learning how to dance with that cedar bark as we're taking it off.
I met Tusilam at a How to Be an Indigenous Ally meeting. It was when I offended him. So when he came to a picnic and at the end of the summer and he was not included, I guess, unintentionally, however, still not included. And he told me that and how much it hurt him and how we needed to build community here. It's humbling that we have an opportunity to try to make something even in a small way to heal wounds. It's like knitting back, starting to knit back all these broken threads.
We shared that with our neighbors, our Malachat people, of that intention of the name for the school, Kashinto. They nodded their head in affirmation. It's a matter with all of our relations. Mother Earth, what she provides for us. Kashinto, how we come and walk together. I love it here. I love the kids.
Instead of trying to make this like everything else in the district, we go the opposite route. Are there things we're learning here that we could be incorporating into all of our schools, into how we think about funding and structuring all of our schools, into how we think about organizing our classes in all of our schools? And so it's really that reverse flow that's been super important to us. So using disruption as a positive impetus for transformational change.
Haichka, 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 siyam.